All right. So welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744. So today, guys, we'll be doing our Matchday 1 reaction to this year's Gold Cup edition, 2023. Before we start the stream, let me make this clear. There will be any guest today on the stream. This will be a short stream, so anyone that wants to join, sorry, I'm not going to have you guys on. It'll be a very short stream. I gotta get some sleep, and obviously, this is very, very late in the night, and obviously, Gold Cup, obviously, most of you guys are, we got to do this for formality reasons, of course, Another thing to note is that this will be a short stream. I'm planning to do this probably around 20 to 30 minutes. I don't think I'm going to do this for a long time. So just be aware that I'm going to quickly go through the games. Also give a quick match day 2 predictions as well. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to start chronological order, of course. It makes sense. And we're going to start with Group A first. And yeah, so let's start with the Group A. Let me get my Gold Cup thing up real quick. Give me a few seconds. It should be up here. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get started right here. Share the screen right here. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, so Group A, guys. Maybe make this a little bigger. It's a little small for you guys, I think. Okay, here we go. I think it's a good size. So Group A, as you can see right here, guys, Trinidad and Tobago is top of the group, and Jamaica is second, USA is third, and obviously St. Kitts and Nevis is last. So let's start with the USA first, since that was the opening game. I gotta say the USA were not great in the first half. But I think for me, for the USA, man, they stayed firm. They stayed resilient. They didn't give up. They had a never say die attitude. And you have to commend the United States, because they could have easily given up, after especially going 1-0 down at home. The Matt Turner making that huge save for the penalty there was massive. DeMar Gray getting the assist, and then Damian Lowe getting the header there. And then obviously, I believe, who was the one that gave away the penalty? Who was the one that gave away that penalty? I don't actually remember. And maybe we'll say here. Let me check who gave away the penalty. I believe it was Morris. I believe it was him that gave away the penalty, right? Yes, he gave the away. He was terrible, by the way. He was not great in the game. Adam Morris gave away the penalty. Matt Turner making a very, very good save on Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey missing the rebound. And then the second half, man, Jamaica pretty much parked the bus. They pretty much parked the bus. USA put a lot of crosses into the box. And it was pretty much a game of trying to cross the ball and trying to hopefully we could score. And obviously the substitutes helped and made that, obviously Milovic and obviously Brandon Vasquez getting the goal there respectively. And for the United States, man, this is great. We came from a losing position. We were 1-0 down for this game. And the fact that we're able to get a draw for this game from a position where we needed to get something. And I think it's a great result for the United States, because as much as I thought, in my preview, I thought that Jamaica would show up. I didn't think Jamaica would be this defensive in the second half. And it seemed like to me they were. And that was kind of my problem, is that why were they so defensive? Like, go for it, man. Go for it. Because the United States, as I said, like, they were there for the taking, And this is a really bad result for Jamaica. I mean, you're playing with your full-strength team. You have the likes of Leon Bailey, Michael Antonio, Damari Gray. Then you have Reed, Damian Lowe, Marepa. Like, these are first-team players. Like, Jamaica have the strongest team on paper of everyone in the Gold Cup. And you're telling me you can only get a draw against the United States? Like, come on, man. Like, that's embarrassing, man. Like, I'm sorry for Jamaica, man. That's not great. And it's crazy, guys. Jamaica still haven't won a game. Jamaica still haven't won a game, guys, with their new coach. Like, that's actually incredible. So, for the United States, man, we're going to be playing against St. Kitts and Nevis, which we should win. I'll also give group predictions as well. I'm going to go through the other game. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and discuss the other game now in this group, which was St. Kitts and Nevis 3, Trinidad and Tobago 0. I mean, St. Kitts and Nevis, man, they absolutely destroyed St. Kitts and Nevis. It wasn't even close. 3-0 is a very, very, it's in some ways it's a bit flattering to Trinidad in some ways, because Trinidad should have scored more goals. And obviously Trinidad were so good. Huxley got in the brace there. Jones getting the goal there. Then obviously Edge Forte actually got 2 assists, my bad. And it was just a huge, huge win for Trinidad and Tobago. And they got the well-deserved 3 points. And then they got an own goal there to make up. So yeah, I mean, it was just not good enough. They gave up their best effort. Keep in mind, guys, this is St. Kitts and Nevis' first time they ever appeared in the Gold Cup. So we have to put that in perspective, and that keep in mind, this is their very first appearance. So Like I said, for Jamaica, man, not sorry for Jamaica, Trinidad Tobago, they were just excellent in the second half. Second half, they really came alive. The first half, they kind of struggled to break down, but they came alive the second half, and that's what matters. And yeah, man. So for St. Kitts and Nevis, man, hard luck to you guys. They put up a good effort, and it was great for them to qualify. It was amazing for them to qualify because they were not expected to qualify. And I believe who did they beat in the playoffs? I kind of let me see if I remember. They beat Aruba. Wait, why does it say here? Let's see. Let me actually Google it. I believe they beat. Did they beat Curacao? I think they beat Curacao to get here. I think on penalties. Let me actually check. I don't remember. Let me see. Let me check. Why doesn't? Okay, here we go. So they beat French Guiana. Oh, French Guiana beat. I think French Guiana beat yeah. So they beat Curacao, man. Curacao, which is an incredible result. On penalties. So, like I said, man, it's an incredible achievement to do what they did. So, like I said, they weren't even expected to make the Gold Cup. So we're gonna go ahead and read some comments here. Let's go ahead and read some. Bulgarian Mappin says Canada had a laugh. 80 starred. Okay. Ghana's cool. And Lava King says, SB20 said, yo, what's up? Ghana's cool said no. One Football says USA is in second place. Okay. It doesn't really matter. I mean, to be honest, it's only match day 1. So we'll find out after match day 2. So, but yeah, I mean, I think they probably put USA in third because of the alphabetical thing, which is my understanding, but it really doesn't really matter. Yeah. Yep. Hi. Alexander Football Report says hi. Ryan Clark says, good morning from England to you, USA. Ghana is cool says, I feel for St. Kitts. Lava King said, rip Kitts. St. Kitts made their very first Gold Cup. And AD, read the chat. I know. I wanted to go through the games first. Bulgarian Mapping says, I had Curacao making the World Cup. And Balkan Warrior says, hi. Hello, man. Hello for you to join. So let me go ahead and do a quick poll real quick, guys, on this group. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the next group, guys. So which nation is top in the group? Okay. So let's go ahead and do this thing. So do you guys have anything else to say on Group A matters before we move on to Group B? Anything else you guys want to say? So yeah, let's go ahead and move on, man. We're going to go ahead and move on, I guess. So while we're talking about Group B, guys, we're going to go ahead and we'll talk about Group B, guys, because Group B, so where are the matches? Right. Okay, wait, that's not right. Oh, they actually had on football. Bruh. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, it is what it is. So, let's talk about this game, man. Qatar, man, you guys absolutely let me down. I predicted Qatar to do well in this group, and to be fair, I'm actually kind of more happy for Haiti. I don't want Qatar to do well, obviously, because that looks bad for this confederation, obviously. But I'm still kind of mad at them for my prediction's sake, to be fair. But I just have to move on, man. So, yeah, I mean, I just think that for Qatar, man, they got the early goal, and then obviously, man, adversary, and then obviously, I don't know why, guys. Haiti keepers keep making so many mistakes. Like, I remember there was like this World Cup qualifying match, and I think Aftab Jamal knows this because he's he's one of my good friends on Discord. And I remember, I think he made a mistake against Canada in the World Cup qualifier. Now, I don't know if it's the same goalkeeper. I don't think it is, but it's just ridiculous, man. Like, what's up with the Haiti goalkeepers, man, making mistakes in like high-profile games? Okay, to be fair, it's not. Is it really? Okay, whatever. And these kind of profile games, and and then obviously Haiti kept pushing and pushing. They eventually got the equalizer there from a penalty spot, which was converted by Nazone. And I believe Saint, did he win the penalty? Yeah, I think he won the penalty, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, and I just think that for me, man, it's incredible. And then the second goal, man. I saw that second goal, man, on Twitter. It was insane. Purritt scoring the 97th minute. Nazone getting the assist there. And you can see right here, guys, that Haiti were just clinical with their chances. 15 shots. How many was on target? Where's the... Okay, why is it so big? I think it's a little too big. Here we go, right here. And where does it say the stats? Yeah, as you can see, 15 shots, 8 on target. They were much better on the day, coming off the bench with their assists. And you can see with Qatar, man, this is pretty much a B team. This is even their first strain team. Muntari, I remember this guy was the World Cup. And Carlos Quiroz, man. Another thing with you, man, You're such a defensive coach, man. Like, this is another thing I hate with Carlos Queiroz, guys. I respect Carlos Queiroz. He's a good coach and all. But the guy is so defensive. The guy is super, super defensive. And, guys, I'll be honest with you guys. I think Qatar is falling off. This team isn't as good as it used to be. They're not that great anymore. And, yeah, man, I mean, this is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous from Qatar's point of view. And for Haiti, man, this is absolutely paramount. This is an amazing result, you know? And given how bad Honduras got trashed by Mexico, Haiti has a great chance to finish second in this group because Qatar now have to beat Haiti now. And yes, I do need to make you mod. Yes, I do need to make you a moderator, Bulgarian Map. And you've been very, very active on the channel. So yes, I should make you a mod. Let me make you a mod here. So you are now a moderator here. Okay. And yeah, so now let's talk about the other game in this group, which was Mexico 4, Honduras 0. Now, let me just say this right now, guys. Mexico is not back. I do not want to see people in the chat say Mexico is back because they beat Honduras. I'm sorry. Honduras is terrible. They've been so bad for a long time now. This team is a joke. This team is a joke, guys. I'm sorry. This team was horrendous in World Cup qualifying. They didn't even get a single win in the World Cup qualifiers. So please, Mexican fans, please don't get carried away, man. I'm telling you right now, guys, this isn't going to change anything, okay? You know? And like I said, man, I just think that for Honduras, man, they were just so bad. Albert Elise is their best player, and the guy was just, man, I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. Lopez, man, 2 saves. This team is just terrible. Shout out to Mexico, though. Shout out to Romo scoring a brace. Bionda, Chavez, Martin. You know, I remember Chavez, man, scoring that beautiful free kick in the World Cup. And obviously Gallardo as well. And why is Santiago Jimenez not starting? Like, can anyone explain to me that? Like, the guy should be starting. He's a great player. I rate him. And Diego Lainez, man, wow. The guy is terrible. Like, the guy's fallen off massively. And then obviously Julian Araujo, I don't know why he's not starting. Well, to be fair, I kind of understand. Jorge Sanchez is better, but still, man, like, you know, like Honduras is just so awful, man. They're just so bad. And yeah, man, I just think that they're terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. I just realized I haven't made group predictions. What I'll do is this, guys. I'll do predictions after Group D, guys. I'll tell you my predictions for Group D, guys. So, yeah, man, as I said, man, let's go ahead and read some of the chat, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and move on Group C, guys. Group C. We're going to read. I had Curacao making the World Cup. Wow. Well, it still could happen, but they have to improve offensively because they're great defensively, but their offense is terrible. Their offense is not good enough. Welcome to Warrior says hi. Thank you for joining. It's SB27, man. This tournament is poverty level football. Yeah, I'll be real with you guys. As much as I love CONCACAF, this tournament isn't really that. I mean, like this tournament is kind of this tournament. I don't really rate that high. You know, I still like this tournament, obviously, for CONCACAF reasons and, you know, being personal bias. But if I'm keeping it real, this tournament is definitely probably the worst continental tournament out there in the world. You know, it's probably better. It's only probably better than the OFC tournament. You know, Lava King says USA. Lava King says, yeah, USA should top. Let me do a poll in the chat, guys, for Group B. I do think calling it poverty level, though, is a bit harsh. It's a bit harsh. Yeah. USA will top. F Guadalupe L team. We'll discuss about Guadalupe in a bit later. Lava King says El Salvador, nah. Ghana School says El Salvador, oh my gosh. Now Martinique won. Let's go, Guadalupe. Man, you guys talk about Group C a lot. And Group D, respectively. Congrats to USA for winning the 2023 Gold Cup. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Albert. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Bro, who on earth voted Jamaica? Yeah, I forgot to actually read the results for that one. But yeah, 85% voted USA. I believe only 1% voted Jamaica here. So, yeah. I hate Guadalupe. I'm never visiting Guadalupe in my life. All right, man. Abta Jamal says, yeah, do you know how a tournament invite works, AD? How many invites do you think CONCACAF sends out? That's actually a good question, Albert. I'm going to say, Albert, they probably send like 3 or 4 and probably only 1 or 2 accept. Like, that's my guess. Obviously, I don't know. You know, who knows what CONCACAF is doing, but we got to stop inviting Qatar to our tournament. We got to stop inviting them. I don't want to see these guys in our tournament anymore. AD, where's my mod? Yeah, I should make you a mod, bro. I want mod. Well, it doesn't work like that. You have to be active on the channel, and you have to be active. So once you're really, really active, I can make you. And by the way, guys, some moderators I may potentially demote because some of the mods haven't really been active on the channel. So, Ghana is cool. If you can be on here for a regular basis for around 3 months or so, then I'll consider it, okay? But you have to be active, and you don't just get it by asking. You have to earn it. So yeah, Guadalupe are my enemies. Stop asking. No way, Herdman said that we played well for parts of the game, bro. I don't care. We drew to Guadalupe. Mexico is back. How many of these Qatar guys were at the World Cup? Like USA, Canada, Mexico don't have a lot of their main players in their tournaments. Is this the same with Qatar? Yeah, Qatar don't have really any players. Like I think they have that striker guy Muntahi. That's probably about it. But yeah, Qatar, they really don't have many first team players. It's very much a B team roster. I'm not a Mexican fan. Same. Guadalupe is better than Honduras. That's actually probably true, guys. Guadalupe is probably better than Honduras. For real. Eddie, are Guadalupe part of FIFA yet? No, I still don't think they are. If I'm correct. Mexico match is a abandoned tax. Abandoned tax doesn't fix anything low. Tell me the islands and if they're in FIFA. I don't know. I have to do some research. I can't answer this top of my head right now. I'll answer this to you another time, maybe tomorrow in the daytime. But yeah, I can't answer this question right now. I'm sorry. I'll pin this later and I'll start this later and look at this later, guys. So I can't unfortunately answer this. Guadalupe, party level low. I voted for Jamaica because Hercules Gomez said this is a good Jamaican side. Hello says, sometimes I'm really active and sometimes I can't go on streams. I can give my mod to someone else. I think I can play for Qatar. We probably could, guys. We probably could. Oh man. Oh jeez. HK, you are pretty active on the YouTube channel, but like I said, you haven't been as inactive. I'm talking about people that just don't come up to streams at all anymore. I'm talking about those kind of people. You're not one of those kind of people, so don't worry. All right, now let's go ahead and move on to Group C, man. Oh, geez. Group C, man. There's only one place to start. El Salvador 1, Martinique 2. What an embarrassing result for El Salvador, man. Embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. I gotta say, man, Martinique, man, shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. They were fantastic in this game. And I do think people are writing them off. I do think a lot of people are writing them off, and they are a decent team. They were the only team, I believe, in last edition of the Gold Cup to score against the United States. Okay. So, okay. Maybe that's not a good explanation. But the point is, they're a good team, man. And they played well. Bernard scoring that goal. Fantastic goal there. And then, obviously, the 16th minute, man. Fortune scoring the goal there. Absolutely brilliant. And then for El Salvador, man, they were just not good enough. They were not clinical at all. And that's my problem with El Salvador, guys, is that I've said this before, guys. They're a great nation. They're well-structured, good defensively. Their midfield is solid. Their attack is terrible. I've seen this before, guys. I've seen them in the World Cup qualifiers. They've been dreadful attacking-wise. They missed so many chances. And even with 10 men down, which that was a really harsh red card. I believe that was extremely, extremely harsh. Rivares in the second half, El Salvador had the way back in the game, one-man advantage. And El Salvador still couldn't do it, man. And shout out to goalkeeper, man. Clemente, making those huge, huge saves, denying a penalty there. And then obviously El Salvador had another penalty. Tamacas scored 95th minute. And then even he almost saved that too again. And obviously it was too little too late. And Martinique holds on for a massive, and I mean a massive 2-1 win, And they were brilliant, man. They were brilliant. So shout out to Martinique, man. I think they were fantastic. They got the 3 points. And this makes this group very interesting now, guys. Very interesting. And El Salvador, man, they have a very crucial match coming against Costa Rica, guys. And now let's talk about Panama versus Costa Rica, man. Oh, man. Costa Rica, man. This team has been so underwhelming. I don't know what's happening to Costa Rica, guys. This team just doesn't look like a team of themselves. I understand Keylor Navas isn't playing, but this is an excuse. This is excusable, guys. Why are they so defensive against Panama? It just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. They were so bad in this game. And the thing is, they even were down. Were they down to 10 men? Maybe I think of another game, but whatever. Panama were so good. They're scoring the goal there. Ferrado scoring the goal. Brilliant goal that was. Then Barsanes. And then they were so defensive in the second half, man. Costa Rica just didn't look like a way getting back in the game. And look at the possession, man. 39% possession, 61% for Panama. Look at how many chances they created. 6 shots, 2 big chances. Yeah, Costa Rica guys, they're done. Like I really think that we're seeing the. I think this is the time we're seeing the beginning of the downfall of Costa Rica, guys. And for Costa Rica, man, this isn't great, man. Joel Campbell there getting the assist there for the winning for the consolation goal for Aaron Suarez, scoring at the 91st minute, but obviously it wasn't to be. And Costa Rica, man, they just terrible, man. So, and it makes this group very interesting now. That like I said, that Costa Rica Panama game, Costa Rica El Salvador is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I think it's done for Costa Rica. I don't think they're ready anymore. And yeah, man, this team is just not great. Where is Brian Ruiz, man? Why is he not on here? And Keishon Fuller, why didn't he not get called? Called up to? Why didn't he start in the game? So, but yeah, I mean, I like Costa Rica guys. I don't have anything against them, but I gotta keep it real, man. This team is done. Like we're the golden generation of this team is long overdue. But shout out to them, man. At least they made the last World Cup, man. So you have to give it to credit to Luis Suarez for making that a fantastic achievement. Because they had an amazing turnaround, guys. Because amazing turnaround. Because they were so bad in the early World Cup qualifying stage, and those wins over the draw against Mexico, win against USA, win against Canada has galvanized them. So, for Costa Rica, man, Keylor Navas is so important to this team. Like Keylor Navas is the bread and butter of this team, And for Panama, man, I like what Thomas Christensen is doing. I think honestly, guys, I think Panama's a team to look out for. I think Panama's a team that I could confidently say they're going to do something in the World Cup. Like I feel like I'm going to put my chest out here and say that I think they should be qualifying to the World Cup. Okay, so yeah, man. As I said, man, let's go ahead and read some comments, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to the next group. And then let me do a poll, actually. So actually, most of you guys are saying Haiti to top the group. Wow. Haiti to top the group. Very, very interesting. I did not expect that. I thought most of you guys would pick Mexico. And the fact that most of you guys picked Haiti is very, very interesting. Would I be surprised? Kind of, but also not really, because Mexico is pretty bad right now. So, I wouldn't be as surprised, but it's still surprising that most of you guys are picking Haiti. Okay, now let's go to Group C, guys. Group C. So, I guess El Salvador could still. You know what? I'll still put El Salvador, and yeah, we all know Martinique. Yeah, we all know Martinique won't do it. We all know. All right, let's see some comments here. This tournament gives me CONCACAF money laundering vibes. Who the heck is watching majority of these games? Like, let's be real. Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, these games are very late timing. Like, the timing is awful, guys. Like, why are all the games at night? And also, why are the games all being delayed? Like, this is ridiculous, CONCACAF. Like, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I don't understand what CONCACAF is doing. Yeah, like as guys, this federations is it's terrible, man. As far as organization stuff like that, and yeah, we can all play for Qatar. We probably could, to be fair. I could start for Canada against Guadeloupe and score Polomo. Yeah, actually, where is Polomo? I haven't seen Polomo on the channel for a long time now, guys. So yeah, I might have to speak to him. We'll see what's going on, man. These small nations are turning up for everything. Nah. That's the thing, guys. As much as I don't like the fact that we're sending our B team roster, it does make the playing field more even. And I think that does change the tournament in some ways, right? Because let's be real, guys. USA and Canada have so good of a roster that we would probably we would destroy probably most of these opponents, right? Even Mexico as well. As bad as they are, they'd still probably do well, even with their first. Well, I'm not sure about them, but USA, Canada, I'm definitely sure of, right? So I think that for me, the Nations League is getting more prioritized, which is kind of unfortunate because For me, it should be the other way around. The Gold Cup shouldn't be Nations League should be, Gold Cup should be given more priority. There are more teams in this, whereas the Nations League, But yeah, it does seem like teams are giving more priority to that, which I don't really like. Maybe we need to have a debate show on that topic. Maybe El Salvador are trash. Who does Martinique have? I mean, they have that insane goalkeeper they have. I forgot his name. Yeah, 80. Ever heard of the football war? What were you specifically talking about in particular? Please inform me because I'm not sure. Because I've heard about football wars in general, but I'm not sure which specific one you're referring to in this case. Canada is hyped a lot. Canada has yet to have a point in the World Cup. Okay, well, to be fair, guys, in Canada's defense, they were in a very difficult group. I mean, you had 2 World Cup semifinalists from that group, okay? So I can assure you right now, Canada would have done better in an easier group. Now, would they have advanced? Probably not. I don't think they would have advanced in the other groups, but they would have at least done a better job. Like, that group was very difficult. Like, Group F was a very difficult group. And as I said, 2 World Cup semifinalists came from that group. So please keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. FCB Kool-Aid says, at least Costa Rica make good food. Yeah, that is true. That is a good point. Costa Rica had the genie in the battle with some of these guys. They had the last generation. They are done. What happened in Spain baptized them, and they're still trying to heal. Okay, well, to be fair, guys, they did beat Japan. So, like, we do have to give respect to Costa Rica, but these guys are like, they're not it anymore, man. HQ, to be fair, this World Cup, we had 3rd place winner, semi-finalists, and Belgium in our group. It was probably the toughest group at all. Campbell, Arsenal legend. Let's quickly move on. 2040 Costa Rica finished above Uruguay, Italy, and England in the group and made the quarterfinals and could have been the semis if not for Tim Cool. Jamal, Group H was the hardest. 2020, they finished bottom of the group with Germany, Japan, and Spain. Guys, Costa Rica, man, what they did in 2014 was insane, guys. Like that will go down as one of the greatest underdog achievements. And by the way, guys, check out the stream we did on Sunday because that was a really good stream. Like that was probably the best debate show we've had on the channel for a long time now. So please check it out where we discussed about that insane run they did in 2014 more in depth. Panama are great. Group H was not the hardest, low. Yeah, Group H was definitely not the hardest. I like it was definitely not the hardest. I would say the most difficult group, guys, might have been Group E, guys. I think that was actually probably the most difficult group. I would actually say Group E because it was so close margins, and that like it was very, very tight. So I would actually probably say Group E. I would say Group E, and I think we had some crazy matches in that group. You could also maybe say, yeah, I would say Group E. I think Group E was the most difficult in my opinion. Panama or Epic. Okay. I've told Jamal, do you think Canada needs another coach? Herman seems a bit unprofessional. Actually, why is there a lot more comments regarding to Canada, which we haven't even got to the group yet? So, yeah, it's a bit strange, Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, Canada is harder than Portugal, Ghana, Korea, and Uruguay. Haiti. It's going to be Haiti. For real? For real? Kind of and kind of not. If we sack him, we'll get another good coach. I would keep him until we can find another top-class coach. Why isn't Martinique on there? Not voting. Me either. Not voting. Well, most of you guys are voting for Panama anyway, so. Me either. Not voting. Okay. Hardman was great, and the qualifiers, maybe he's running out of ideas. Yeah, that's not, yeah, I mean, I'll speak about Canada more when we get to the group. 80, add Martinique. Okay, fine. I'll add Martinique, guys. I'll end that poll and add Martinique. Okay. We're going to disregard that poll, okay, guys? And we're already 28 minutes in. I said I would do a 30-minute stream. This will definitely not be a 30-minute stream, guys. This will probably be at least 40 minutes. And I didn't even expect we'd have this kind of turnout, especially this late in the night. Okay. This time for stream is unusual. Moldova made a comeback against Poland. HKR says. Albuquerque says, Lolin. Zeus Gonzalez, man, I haven't seen you for a long time, man. Nations League over Gold Cup, to be honest. Cardona says, comment about Croatia was unprofessional. El Salvador versus Honduras an actual war. Oh, you're talking about that. You're talking about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the two nations, don't like each other, so. I don't really know too much details about that, so I'll have to research about that. What comments? HQR. Herman comments about Croatia. Since I'm new to football, tell me the difference in Gold Cup Nations League. Okay, so Gold Cup is basically all of the Gold Cup, all the CONCACAF teams. Well, actually, it's like 16, the best 16 teams from CONCACAF. And the CONCACAF Nations League is pretty much all the nations from CONCACAF region compete. And then you have League A, League B, League C for like this, like the 12 best in each thing. And then obviously you have like 4 different groups. Group winners advance to the finals, and then bottom of the group you get relegated. You know, and then group League B you have promotion, and League C, League B also have relegation. League C you have promotion. And, you know, it's pretty much like the UEFA Nations League in some ways, except like a CONCACAF edition. Think of that way, pretty much. Oh, that just shows he lacks ball knowledge. ATR Herman tried to bring some hype to the team, but it kind of went out of hand. When will Belize have their moment? Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully, Belize can be here soon. I got humble. This guy's Canada as hype. It's your approach easy game. To be fair, expectation was just to qualify for World Cup. Anything after was extra. The hype came after the Belgium game. The hype was there because we performed really good against Belgium, just like finishing. He never brought Croatia's easy game low. That's just a dumb statement, to be fair. His whole point was to bring hype to the team, which was taken out of his hand, and he should not have said F Croatia. Respect gold, our version of Copa America. Yeah. Man, I'm excited for the gold Copa America next year, guys, because USA, well, assuming we qualify, of course, which we should, all the nations will bring their best roster. Like, I don't think we're going to see any of this kind of crap where they're saying they're B team. Like, we're not going to see that for the Copa America. At least it better not be. Let me put it this way. All right. So we're going to go ahead and, obviously, most people are picking Martinique. Man. Well, you guys like to vote, so, I mean, the vote's over. 67%. So, all right, let's go ahead and look to the final group, guys. Group D. All right, final group. Wow, what a result from Guadalupe, man. And for Canada in particular, man, this is interesting, guys. And maybe, let me ask you guys this question. Do you think that after the World Cup, Canada, it's difficult because I think for Canada, there's a lot going on. Obviously, I don't know if you guys heard about this on Twitter. Canada is going through some financial issues at the moment. I heard they can't even play games in September. And I just think that for Canada, man, they're just going through some issues off the pitch, you know. And obviously, this can affect the national team in some ways. You know, and I just think for Canada in particular, man, this is also another thing I don't like. Why does Canada keep trying to do the possession-based football? Like, I just don't see why it works. And for me, it just doesn't work. You know, it just hasn't worked against, like, high-quality opponents. And the thing is with Guadalupe, man, is that they put up a good team. They have a good team on paper. It's not as bad as we make it out to be, you know? And the fact that they got a draw away in Canada, which, because remember, guys, this was in Toronto, is amazing, you know? And for Canada in particular, man, this is a huge disappointment, man. Huge disappointment. Because, you know, and that even though this is a B team, you still have some first team players like Junior Hoylett. He's a first team player. You have Miller, Vittoria, you know, Larera, Boron. Like, there are some first team players in here. So I don't want to hear the excuse that, oh, this is a B team, you know? This is probably like an A or maybe like a B plus kind of team, you know? This isn't entirely a B team roster. And the fact that Guadalupe got a result, man, isn't fantastic. You know, Ambrosio scored the goal, 23rd minute of the game. Great finish that was, you know. And then obviously the second half, man, Canada upped it up. You know, Cavallini scored, you know, after being denied a penalty, you know, and then Canada quickly scored, you know. And then obviously they even had an own goal, Lena in the 71st minute. And then Russell Rowe, man, in the 93rd minute to break Canadian hearts, man. It was tough, man. It was tough. So for Canada, man, I still think they're in a good position. I still feel like they will advance from this group. You know, but for Guadalupe, man, this makes things very, very interesting. So, yeah, I mean, I just think that for me, man, for Canada, man, it's going to be interesting. Okay, so off top is saying not a B plus. Only real stars are Victoria, Milan, Boron. And come on, HQR, you got to be respectful, man. You're making some really wild statements. This kind of stuff is not acceptable. I don't want you to make this, so please calm down, man. Please calm down, I just think for Canada, man, the issue with this team is that I feel like we need certain individuals to perform. And I think that's kind of what we're getting from this team, is that this team isn't as complete as we make it out to be. This team is still good. I still think they have a lot ahead. But I do think people need to calm down with this hype. I like Canada. It will take them several years for them to really, really be amongst. But we can at least definitely say Canada is the second best as confederation. Mexico is not second best. Okay, Mexico is third at best. Okay, so for Canada, man, I just think they just need to take more time. And I think for John Herdman, man, he needs to start kind of experimenting with more tactics. I think, try to use out some different players. And for Canada, man, as I said, man, that next game. Who are they playing next? Is that Guatemala? I think, let's see. That's going to be the next game. That's going to be a very crucial game. Very, very crucial game there. And speaking of Guatemala, man. Guatemala. Excuse me. I keep butchering that name, man, for some reason. They beat Cuba, man. And they beat Cuba pretty comprehensively. It wasn't even close. The score may look close, but in actual reality, it wasn't close. Cuba did have a very, very good chance, though, to score. But obviously, for Guatemala, man, this is amazing, man. They got the win, and that was a great, great goal there. They even missed a penalty as well. And for Cuba, man, it's a huge, huge they put up a good effort, Just shout out to Cuba, man. One of my friends supported Cuba, so they're back in the Gold Cup. I believe they missed the 2021 edition, if I'm not mistaken. And so it'll be interesting to see what they do. But yeah, for Guatemala, man, that game against Canada could make or break. That is a huge game because Canada basically have to win that game. Canada have to basically win that game. And so, yeah, shout out to Cuba, man. Shout out to the goalkeeper, man. He was amazing on the day. Made 6 saves on the day and only conceded 1 goal. So you can't fault him, man. So, yeah. But I just think for Guatemala, man, this is amazing, man. Amazing. So now let's go ahead and do my predictions. We're running out of time, guys. We're 37 minutes, and it's almost close to midnight here. I gotta wrap this up, man. I gotta go to bed soon and do some other stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and do a poll here for this group. So Group D, guys. Group D poll. Let's go ahead and do the poll, guys. So we have Guatemala, Canada, and then Guadalupe. And then Cuba. So, which nation do you think will top? And while I do that, guys, while we discuss that, I'm going to give you guys my predictions for Matchday 2. Right here, guys. Matchday 2. Okay. Let's quickly do this, guys. Quickly do this. So I'm going to spend here for another 5 minutes or so. Actually, I need to read the comments. Actually, let's read the comments, and I'll do my predictions. Let's actually do that first. All right. Let's go ahead and read this. Look at Martinique in the polls. Canada is in a C. Hopefully we qualify. No, Guadalupe. Imagine drawing Guadalupe. I hate you. I want to be American. Hey, Jude. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. But that Davis, okay, I already saw this. I don't want to read this out loud. The people at the top are corrupt until that changes soccer. Canada soccer is that way it is. That's kind of the truth, man. That's also kind of the same with the USA Federation. The USA Federation is a joke. Just so you guys know. So, actually, maybe I shouldn't have said that. It's not that great, okay, guys? I'm going to say that right now. Maybe I probably shouldn't speak too much about this. Okay, anyways, let's just move on. NAS 9B plus. Only real stars are Victoria, Miller, and Borjan. I see. Well, it's still not that bad of a roster. It's still decent, but obviously it's not it's still maybe like a B minus, maybe C plus. How about C plus? Can we say that? Dang, Canada sucks. Lol, again, another dumb statement. Canada not as good as people think they are. Tot, El Campos, and Clemson La Glande Blaugrana. Ooh. Champions. Okay. I think something like that. Blaugrana, I know that's Barcelona. Away doesn't help us either. Cuba lost. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't like this Canada team. It's because people are loving the team too much and excusing bad results. Canada played well against Belgium, but next 2 games was just normal. Wait, HCard, don't you live in Canada? So why you do like? At least you should at least like support them. Maybe you don't have to like them as much, but it is kind of weird. Obviously, I know your national team is Iran, of course. I know your team Melly, but you at least live in Canada. So okay, well, I guess that's your choice. Anyways, Lava King says Cuba is my favorite CONCACAF team. Cuba's like Curacao. Cuba is my favorite team ever. All right. We're the champions, my friends, and we keep fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers because we're the champions. Like Mexico draw Guadalupe, people would be hating on Mexico. Canada's top still IMO. We will beat Guatemala and Cuba. It's where people hate on Canada for this low. Yeah, man, call this soccer low. Man, respect soccer, man. Respect soccer. Yeah, it's decent. No excuses. Maybe it's just one of those things I just like. I don't know why. It's football, man. I know it's football. Okay, guys. I don't even like to call it soccer per se. I don't like to call it soccer, but there are some occasions where I'm just reading the comments, man. I'm just reading the comments. It's football, man. USA make horrible decisions when it comes to our team. C+, yeah, but we should beat Guatemala. Now blood lives in Canada too. I'm pretty sure you told me that, HQR. I'm pretty sure you told me that. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, now let's go talk about Now let's go ahead and talk about my predictions. Yeah, we gotta wrap this up. Very, very quickly. So, I'm surprised we're having a lot of people on this stream. I'm still surprised. I didn't think we'd have this many. All right. So, what the heck? Okay, I think I just skipped the next couple of games. Okay, here we go. So, Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago, guys. I'll be honest with you guys, Jamaica should win. Okay. But something tells me there might be a shock in the cards. Okay, I'm still going to go with Jamaica to win. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw. Okay. Okay. Next up is St. Kitts and Nevis versus USA. USA should be winning. There is no excuses. If I see USA draw, I will be very disappointed and very depressed. But we should be winning. But let me just say this right now, though. Let's not take this for granted. Because we have seen this tournament before, guys, that underdogs can get a result. In these kind of nations that came from the qualifiers, they can get a result. So, yeah. Okay, moving on. We have Qatar versus Honduras. So we have Qatar versus Honduras. I'll be honest with you guys. Qatar really should be winning. Qatar should be winning. If Honduras manages to get a result against Qatar, oh man, that's going to look really bad. Something tells me this may be a draw, guys. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm going to go just for sake of being different, guys. I'm going to say a draw. But something tells me this won't be as straightforward as they should be winning. Okay? But I'm going to go for a draw, just for draw's sake, And the Haiti versus Mexico. Come on, Haiti. Please get a result. Haiti needs revenge. I still can't. Okay, by the way, I'm going to say this right now, guys. Mexico got an undeserved penalty 2019 against Haiti. That was not a penalty. So Haiti, this is the perfect chance to get revenge. Perfect chance to get revenge. Come on, Haiti. Can you do this? I'm going to still go with Mexico to win, but I really hope Haiti can do this because, man, Haiti needs to get revenge, man. Haiti needs to get revenge for 2019. That was still not a penalty, in my opinion. So, yeah. I wonder if it says in the head-to-head thing. Yep, 2019, guys. Like, that was a penalty right there. Raul Jimenez, 93rd minute. I would have loved for Haiti to make that final. It is what it is. And they obviously won the Gold Cup, which I don't really want to discuss about because that made me very mad, that final. Anyways, let's move on. Okay. Then we have Martinique versus Panama. Panama should be winning, and I do think Panama will win. El Salvador versus Costa Rica. This is a massive, massive game. Guys, I'll be really honest with you. I can't call this game. I'm going to say a draw. I'll say a draw. I'm not really convinced with either team at the moment. Both looked really underwhelming. I mean, as much as I think El Salvador could win this, I just that game against Martinique, man, they really let me down. So that if they had won against Martinique, I would have been more confident. But to be fair, maybe they needed that wake up call. Maybe you need that wake up call to bounce back. But yeah, I'm gonna say a draw though, regardless. Cuba versus Guadalupe. I mean, this is probably it's a difficult one. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to go with Guadalupe on this one. I was really, really impressed with Guadalupe, what they did against Canada. So I think they can get something. I think they can beat Cuba. Cuba, for me, is just too defensive. That's my issue with them. They're just really, really defensive. So, yeah. Guatemala versus Canada. Guatemala. What I keep saying. Okay, I don't know. I keep mispronouncing this name so much. I very much apologize. Anyways, Guatemala versus Canada. Canada should win. That could be difficult. Okay, that could be difficult. But like I said, man, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens here. So, yeah, like I said, man, I want to know what you guys' predictions are for this. So I'll definitely you guys can vote in the community tab, and you can let me know your predictions in the chat. All right, so let me read some comments, and we're gonna head out, guys. Dang, Canada's sick. I'm gonna clip this 80. Whoa, relax, Goulet. Relax, Goulet. Relax, Goulet. Relax. Okay, watch yourself. Okay. Yeah, to be fair, man. You know, this is actually crazy. People have already probably clipped me before, and I just don't even know. So you're right. I should be relaxing here. So yes, thank you, man. Thank you for your warning. So yeah, Jesus Gonzalez said 80 is right though. The reason is Canada national team spawned out like in 2021, and before then Canada was average, and I supported a home country national team in 2014, 2018, and now people expect me to support Canada. Well, I mean, like I feel like you should not at least be against them, you know. Like maybe be like neutral, I guess. Like I think hating is a bit harsh. You know, hating is a bit harsh, but you know, I wouldn't necessarily say you have to like. So maybe I was a bit harsh there with me saying that stuff because I kind of shouldn't have said that. But you know, but yeah, if you live in Canada, you should be supporting. No one has fade. No one has fade Honduras. 0-0 draw. The worst team in CONCACAF beats Qatar. I hope Honduras beats Qatar. Like I'll be honest with you guys, but. Yeah, I mean, CONCACAF over AFC. As much as I want to agree, man, I would have to unfortunately disagree. AFC is clear. AFC is clear, guys. Unfortunately. 5-0 Honduras. I don't think that's going to happen. But if that does happen, man, that would be crazy. Haiti, please. Vamos. Go Haiti. Go Haiti. Go Haiti. Haiti got robbed. Lexico. Whoa. Whoa. I'm not gonna say that word out loud because that's a bit insane. So we'll just move on, man. Yeah, that was definitely not a penalty. I'm just saying this right now. Jamal, maybe because my home country doesn't get attention, but Canada just gets so much love because people just love Canada as a country. I guess that's how my feelings build up. Which home country? And Patrick Mealy says Qatar's not making it to the knockout stage. All right, go Martinique. USA should play more under 21 players. For example, Iran 2018 played well, but no one says Iran played well against Spain in 2018. Iran got 4 points in the group, but people mention Canada versus Belgium, while Canada got 0 points. No, Iran played well in that group. Iran were amazing in that group, guys. Like, Iran were fantastic in 2018. And I would actually say that Iran team, we didn't get the Iran team from that edition, man. Like, Iran were so disappointed this last World Cup, man. I'll be honest with you guys. They were disappointing. Like, the 2018 version, man, was so good. I honestly think that 2018 version probably advances in this current edition of the World Cup. I think they probably beat USA to the second spot. But obviously, we never know to this day. We never know. Mistake not picking Cuba on this one. Hey Zeus, I picked an upset, man. I picked an upset. Want to go for a different prediction. A lot of people are probably gonna pick Cuba, but I want to be different, man. I want to do something different. Cuba lost 14-2 to the United States. Wow, lol. Joe Blood hates Canada for that. Might as well hate any other country for real. And England 6-2 game. People are like, haha, Iran's a bad team in England political situation. La Rose de Guadalupe. HR politics on nothing to do with football. Lol, you lost 6-2 because you played badly. Well, to be fair, in their respect, I obviously don't want to get too much into that politics stuff, but a lot of the first team players did not play that game, and there was a lot of pressure on Carlos Queiroz to not pick the best team, And if you didn't know this, they were booing the national anthem. They didn't even sing the national anthem, I believe, for that game. So, but for me, that's not really the game that Iran should be most critical of. It's that USA game. That's the one where I think Iran should be most disappointed with. Okay, because England, they're just too good. But the USA game for me was sort of disappointing. Like they were so defensive, super defensive. Like I don't know why. Like it was just ridiculous, man. No, stop voting Canada. Guadalupe better. I just never watched Canada, and I haven't had emotional connection. But I should suddenly support them 2020. HK Helsinki, bro. Why don't you like me? Wait, what? Wait, is this is this like another account or is this the same account? HKR, but yeah, I hate him. How can you say you have no emotional connection so you can't support them, but somehow you hate them so much? Makes no sense though. I never had such a strong connection to Portugal. Well, this actually digs deeper into politics and country reputation. 80, look up the 14-2. I don't believe it. All right. I mean, I guess I'll see it, what that is. Cuba, USA 14-2. Is that actually real? No way, that's real. That can't be real. Oh, that's in baseball. Really? Really? You have got to be kidding. Bro, what? Oh, come on, man. Oh, your HQR is halt. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I was going to say, hold up. You're like another, like... Yeah, let's just let's just try to be neutral, guys. Let's try to be neutral. Let's not let's just get back to being objective, And yeah, that is true. The politics definitely affected the team. They were literally they were chanting against the team, man. Wait, what is going on here, guys? Guys, this is wait, hold up, guys. I gotta see something. Nah, it's not. I'm not finished. Okay. Is you're still England far clear of Iran's quality. It meant to be a loss low. You would not beat England in the World Cup. And exactly. My thing is that the USA game was the game that really costed Iran the most. It wasn't really the England game. And it might have cost a goal difference, to be fair, but they just needed a draw. You just needed a draw against the United States. That's all you needed. So I mean the goal difference was really messed up though, to be fair, but still. I love Canada, my favorite country. Okay, hold up. What is going on? Still didn't lose 60 to Portugal, Spain, and Argentina 2014, 2018. Yeah. Okay, hold up. I don't understand what's going on. This stream has got crazy. Let me see this. Let me see this. This account. HK Helsinki. Okay, joined April 2000. Okay. This is kind of weird. Who is that? I think someone changed their. Did someone just change their their name to this? Because I do not. I'm the kind of. This is not good, man. Please, whoever did this, man, this isn't good. This isn't good, man. I do not condone this. I do not condone this at all. So, I don't know what's going on, guys, but I gotta bounce soon, man. It's almost hour mark, and I gotta get some sleep. Gotta go work the next day. Well, work today because it's already past midnight. So, yep. Jeez. This is not good. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some more research, but we're gonna have to, unfortunately. Who is it? Who can it be? Not sure who HK is. I feel like I've seen him on Michael's stream though. Really? Really? Are you? I don't know, man. This doesn't seem like. I feel like someone just I feel like someone just changed their name. HK Helsinki, man. You please tell the truth, because I'm very tempted to ban you for impersonating someone, because I do not want I don't want you to be on this channel if you're doing this. Okay, you follow to Michael. Okay. Then in that case we'll stop. I haven't seen you on Michael's streams though, and I okay. Well, I guess I need to. I guess I was lost. So sorry, HK Helsinki. Wait, what? Wait, what? Vulcan? What the heck is going on, man? Like this chat's been very interesting today. Let me just put it this way: HK Sebastian. I don't think Sebastian's awake right now. All right, let's just go read some of the final comments, and then we're gonna head out, guys. We're gonna head out. I love Canada, my favorite country. Still didn't lose 6-2 to Portugal, Spain, Argentina, 2014, 2018. Who is that? HK Helsinki. I'm not him. I'm surprised. Who is it? Who can it be? Not sure who HK is. I feel like I've seen him on Michael's stream though. Lol. Who's impersonating? Yeah, I'm followed to Michael. HK Sebastian. Do you see your random Discord video in second channel with the random people in the comments? Yeah, I did see those comments, man, and I just simply ignored. You know, that's the thing you do, man. And that if you want to be a big YouTuber, guys, you're going to get those kind of comments. You're going to get hate comments. It's just natural, you know? And in some ways, maybe I should be happy. That means my video did well. And the video actually did really well, surprisingly, guys. The video actually did really, really well, which is kind of surprising because I did not anticipate that video to do well. I actually gained 4 subscribers from that video. So, and I think 16 likes, I want to say. Like that's crazy. Usually I don't get that kind of likes in the second channel. Usually the second channel I get like 6, 5. So yeah, I've seen him. Michael's live. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I need to do something. I don't know. Please come out. I prefer not to speak. That's my response to that. That's my response. I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. HR says, I think YouTube algorithm messed up. Yeah, it probably did. And that's kind of what I noticed, guys. Usually I get like, sometimes like when I'm my click feeds, my recommendation feed, I sometimes get like random videos like why I'm leaving YouTube or something like that. I think, what was it? I think, was that, who was that guy? Was it Mr. Beast? I forgot. It was some big YouTuber, I think. Bro, people say I'm random, but I've been in Wordle stream. You didn't change your name because of me, right? But I've been in Wordle streams. All right. I think we're going to end here for today, guys. So 14 likes, and 40% believe Guadalupe is going to top the group, and 35% say Canada, 25% said Cuba. I think you guys are just messing around. I think you're just doing it for fun. I don't think you guys are being objective. But, you know, it's good to see you guys. We're active. All right. I think I'm going to end here for now. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. You know what? We're going to just go to the hour mark, actually. We're just going to go to the hour mark. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. It was a good reaction to the Gold Cup, guys. I'll see you guys on Saturday for the next Matchday 2 reaction. We'll discuss more in depth about the Matchday 2 games, and then we'll do Matchday 3, the round of 16, you know, etc. Well, quarterfinal, should I say, not round of 16. And then semis, you know, da-di-da-di-da. So, like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy. And once again, guys, I'm very sorry for how late this is. I couldn't do it later or earlier. You know, I have work the next day. And by the time I get back home, guys, it'd be the next day of the match day too. So, like I said, man, I hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, guys, to like and subscribe. Make sure you guys comment down below your thoughts. Comes through if you're watching the replay. And yeah, like I said, man, we're gonna have to do some investigation, man. I need some of you guys' help to figure out who this HK Helsinki guy is, because this guy is very, very suspicious. Let me put it this way: it's very suspicious. So, yeah, you know, we're gonna have to do some investigation, see what's going on there. So, we need all the details, man, all the details. And let me read some final comments before I head out. Okay, now after further investigation, Helsinki's an alt. Okay. Stream about transfers. I will be doing a transfer stream on this Saturday. That will be on this Saturday, guys. It'll be early in the day at around like 12 p.m. my time. So, there will be we're gonna talk about all the June transfers. Okay, guys. And HK hosting say go Finland. All right. On that note, we're gonna end the stream. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. And also, one last thing before I head out, guys. Become a member of the channel, guys, to get access to members' videos and members' streams, which hopefully we'll start members' streams soon, guys. Members' streams soon. And yeah, like I said, guys, yeah. See you guys later. Peace out.